Howdy YouTube and fellow preppers. Today's Monday mentions, you know the score, let's go. First channel to mention is Prepper Potpourri. This is a wonderful, engaging prepper and she lives in the USA. And her channel is just full, jam-packed, full of information. She does canning, lots of homestead type stuff. She takes us through the trials and tribulations of growing things. We're not in a stuff it's the fan situation at the minute, but growing things, lots of many problems can occur when you're growing. You don't have all these pesticides, herbicides, and all that rubbish. When you're growing things natural, things can affect your crop. She's graceful enough to take us through those challenges and, to give us the heads up on these things. And not just about growing things, I'm talking about lots of things. Prepper Potpourri does some awesome things, like she was doing some little mini kits in earbud cases. That was such a really good segment that she was doing. She covers many different things such as shooting. Prepper Potpourri is a highly engaging member of the prepper community. Her channel is growing, deserves to grow even further, and she has a lot of knowledge and she's very interesting and puts things in a very good way. A very good channel to be subscribed to, guys. So the second channel I'm mentioning today is the channel Prepper Rabbit, and the gentleman that runs this channel is a very active member of the prepper community, and he's been a long-term subscriber to my channel, and I just really value the input and the honesty and the sincerity and just the integrity of the gentleman who runs the channel, and that carries through into the videos that he does. And the videos that he does do are very short, but they give you the things to think about as a prepper and just as a human being and as just being part of this fantastic planet that we're on. And obviously, he covers other things like milled out the lower part of an AR-15 that he was building. And, being in America, he'll take us through guns. Essential things that you would talk about in the area that you live in the country that you live in, because, I talk about the things that are directly relevant to my own country, but I'll talk about other things as well which affects everyone basically. So obviously he covers first aid, lots of many general topics that preppers need to know about, and knives, firearms. He does some very short gear reviews, and that's something I really like about Prepper Robert's channel. The videos are very short, but they're not overblown and they're not often a rant, or they're just a humble man talking about humble things that he's obtained and likes to share that with the prepper community. And he's extremely supportive of other channels. The thoughts and the contribution that he makes is a lot bigger than what I think he realizes, and it's shaped and helped my channel to grow. So that was the second mention, Prepper Rabbit. So the third and final mention for today's Monday Mentions is the channel Prepper Vet UK. This is an army veteran who lives in England. He's contributing to the prepper community in an extremely valuable way. Things that I haven't really seen on any other channels, such as selecting a landing zone for a helicopter. Like myself, I go into the countryside and I go for walks, and especially in places where it's very unpredictable and can be quite dangerous, such as the Lake District here in England, but this applies to all sorts of country parks around the world. People get into trouble in these areas, and whether it's through their own ignorance, or they just haven't got the right walking equipment, or just Mother Nature just descends on them and puts them in a very serious and dangerous situation. There's a support system in place there through the emergency services, being able to direct the emergency services to the location where the individual in danger is, and being able to select a safe landing zone could be absolutely critical, because these emergency services are going to help someone at risk, but by doing so they're putting themselves at risk. Selecting a landing zone for a helicopter is just something that never even crossed my mind before. Putting a video about how to select a helicopter landing zone is just really critical. The other things that he covers, such as how to wear a CBRN suit and to show you how to put one on in the correct manner, that information is going to be absolutely critical. And also the decontamination process here. Such a small channel, but the gentleman behind the channel is incredibly knowledgeable. So that's my third mention, guys. Prepper Vet, give him some support and subscribe to his channel, because the topics that he covers really are very important.